Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. I'm excited. Today is the last day of November. Hard to believe, but it's also the last day for getting your private readings from me for at least a month. I'm not going to be offering them in December because of the holiday and taking time off, so I don't have time to do it. I'm a full-time astrologer and tarot reader in my other life, so it's a very busy month because of that. So I am offering them this month. Today is the final day. So if you want to get your reading in, if you have a love question, I do 10-minute and 20-minute readings. They're video recorded. You can watch them right here on YouTube. You can ask any love question, or if you have just kind of a want for what's coming in 2026, that kind of thing, anything specific you want to look at, go ahead and do that today. Otherwise, you can get it in January. No problem. Okay, so let's get started. Today I decided to use 4 cards from the Animal Spirit Oracle that really spoke to me. These are all really powerful cards. So group 1, you have the owl. Group 2, you have the horse. Group 3, you have the dragon. And group 4, you have the elephant. Once you make your decision, the timestamp is below, and I'll see you then. Hi, number 1, the owl is one of my absolute favorites. Look at those beautiful eyes. Oh, the owl is a message of blessings coming, abundance coming, spiritual blessings, financial blessings, blessings in general. So we absolutely love the owl. I'm going to read to you a little bit about it at the end of your reading from the oracle, but for now we're just going to focus on these beautiful blessings and what's coming next in love. So I'm starting with the tarot for you, and then I'm going to move into some other oracle messages, and I think I'm going to do a charm reading today. We'll see how I feel at the end of today's reading. Okay, so you started with the Chariot reversed. You have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Ooh, conflict. Well, kind of competition is more like it with Wands. But let's see what we have here for number 1. Okay, Temperance, beautiful. We've got a couple of spiritual lessons coming through with those 2 major arcana, clarifying. Wow, make it 3, Justice. Under the 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. She's upright, we love that. We have 6 of Swords reversed and the Emperor reversed under the 2 of Cups. Okay. A blessing can be moving on from something as well, or there is a need for you to move on in order to move towards this blessing. Page of Swords. Okay, bottom of deck, beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, there you are. There's all your blessings, there's all your abundance. We love that. Okay. Let me get this so that you can have a better view of all of these amazing cards. First of all, I am struck by the imagery of and messages around balance. If you'll notice, you have the Chariot, which is the driver balancing the 2 Sphinx here, okay, without hands, you know, just being able to guide them. These are opposing forces, or a decision that you have to make, 2 roads you can take, but the Chariot rider has the wand in their hand. That's you, and that's the Magician energy. Okay, so it's stuck at the moment, or it has been. There's a little bit of a delay, or there's a little bit of confusion around which direction to take in life, in love, could be in a relationship. I think it is. I think for a lot of you, this is a general reading, but for a lot, this is a message about addressing a situation with this 2 of Cups person, this relationship right here, and you're really being asked to find that balance. Okay, because look at that. There's the balance with Temperance, the flow of life, between fire and water, which is interesting because the Chariot is that Cancer energy, Temperance is Sagittarius, it's fire. You have the balance right here of the scale. She's holding the scales of justice, that's Libra energy. And you have the balance here of the Two of Cups, which is a balanced energy, balanced relationship, friendship, that connection that can be, you know, someone that really understands you, someone that really gets you. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm struck by. I'm also struck by the fact that there's a message here for you to find patience, and I feel that there is a need for you to be patient because this beautiful Ten of Pentacles has all of this support, all of this financial support. And remember, I said the owl can be blessings, financial, abundance, emotional, spiritual, but also financial. And here we have an abundance of support and financial support. Tens are changing energies too. So I think there's a big change and shift coming for you. It is a blessing. You need to be patient. You need to find that flow between wanting to charge ahead and being stagnant. Eventually you're landing on your throne here as the Queen of Pentacles, comfortable, happy, maybe even starting a family for some of you, but this is indicating the spring as well, but also fertility, abundance, you know, just being able to support yourself and feeling supported by others is what I see coming here too. Okay, this can be a family business. This can be supportive, like people that have passed, grandparents, parents, that supportive family, that financial support. This is about you getting what you deserve. The Justice card is upright. It's saying all of those good choices in the past will lead you to where you need to be. Okay, Justice upright says that karma is being balanced, and I feel like that's what's coming up for you. The owl is really a message that this karma is being balanced, okay? And you felt stuck, or you felt like you weren't sure of what direction to go in, but you soon will know. Be patient. Don't overreact. Don't make choices too quickly. I think that you could have a friend or a partner that might be taking advantage of you, or might be a situation where you need to move on from. Okay, this could be someone who's in Aries. It could be someone who's connected to you financially. This is you getting in the boat and moving on, okay? And leaving something behind, learning from the past, okay? Learning from the past, but not letting it stop you. Right? Because here we have a lot of people who have a lot of opinions, and you're cutting through that. You're cutting through all of that, and you're saying, you're not going to let that stop you from moving forward with your life. You're ready to look back and say, okay, got my sword. I know what's right. I know what's true. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be truthful. And I'm cutting this partnership away, and I'm going to step into my own power. And I think when it comes to a relationship, you are in the process of connecting with someone who is going to bring you the kind of security and comfort and support that you've always wanted, okay? Could be someone connected to earth sign energy. We'll see what else comes through. But this is about turning off the noise in your head, or not in your head, excuse me. That's sword energy. The wands is the people around you, okay? So this is competitive energy sometimes, but it's also sometimes just a lot of opinions, a lot of action. But this is you kind of cutting through all that, seeing the truth, learning from the past, and being ready to move forward. So I think you're going to be making a big breakthrough, okay? Something that you've wanted for a long time that seemed out of reach is coming towards you. Very beautiful. Let's roll the Astro dice and see. So in terms of signs and relationship energy, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, and Aries. And of course, Taurus over here. Okay, 11th house, Leo, Uranus. Okay, so this is unexpected, possibly something unexpected happening. connected to a friend. The 11th house is friends. That could be that Two of Cups energy. This could be a shift or change with someone who's a Leo or someone in your friendship group or network that is going to shift and change and bring in that abundance. Okay. I'm going to pull you messages from the Aphrodite Oracle. This is my deck. So if you love it, the links are below. Let's see what Aphrodite has to say about the blessings coming in for you. Red anemone, Aphrodite's flower, favorite, true love, treasure, monogamy. Yay! So you are going, you know, there could have been, you know, a friendship that was, you know, a friendship that turned into a partnership, and maybe it didn't work out, or maybe you're feeling stuck in a partnership or a relationship or a past connection. And this is about you breaking free of it. Sparrow, Aphrodite's bird, guiding, direction, movement with that Six of Swords and the Chariot, right? Chariot reversed. You're stuck right now, but you will be moving forward. Leadership, number 44, you're on the right path. You are. And you know, this is about course correction for you. It's not that, you know, it's not that the past defines us. And I think that that's really important. This is somebody learning from it. This is also someone speaking their truth. And I feel like there's going to be a need for you to speak up about yourself or speak up for yourself. And I think that that's kind of like this breakthrough moment. Let's see what else we have from Aphrodite. Rabbit. And you have the rabbit in your overall energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Aphrodite's rabbit, spring, new beginning, fertility, growth, number 27, a new love cycle is coming for you. Yeah, I feel like if you felt stuck, this message is saying that this new love cycle is with that temperance. You are in flow. You're in flow with the universe. You are connecting with somebody with honesty, with fairness. There's support of the family around you. There isn't any sort of like draining energy here, which I kind of feel like could have been this situation in the past with that Two of Cups reversed. I think about, you know, a relationship that's based on love and trust. I feel like you are moving towards like looking inside and asking yourself what it is that you are afraid of, what's keeping you stuck, you know, in a relationship energy that isn't really giving you what you need. So be open, be honest, say what you need, right? I think that there's a need for you to speak up when it comes to relationships. Let's get one more. Artichoke. Aphrodite's vegetable, complicated, unusual, picky, surprising. Ooh, Uranus is surprising. This is unlike any other relationship. You know what else is surprising? When we get that beautiful good luck energy, those blessings come in with the owl. Let me read, you know, I think this is a perfect time for me to read to you from the message of the owl. And then we'll do charm reading. It's about abundance, clairvoyance, and treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature. The white owl in this deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a treasure is on the way, either spiritually or materially. With owl wisdom on your side, you see and know exactly what to do with it. Okay, trust that this treasure is infinite. So this is about you being generous, trusting, and secure. That's what's coming up here. The Queen of Pentacles is all of those things. When it's out of balance, there's money quarrels, there's scarcity. That's this stuff. Okay. And so to bring it into balance, the message is to make an offering. So in other words, give someone else something. Be generous, right? That's how you bring more abundance in. But I do see, I mean, look at, also got the rabbit. I mean, this is what's coming. And I feel like the message of spring could be the timing here. Okay. Let's get you some charms. I am very curious to see what comes through. Okay, we have soulmate energy coming through with the always heart. Look at that, sparrow. This looks like a sparrow. Guiding, direction, movement, leadership. You're on the right path. Okay, we have sheep. Sheep for me is also something about you're dreaming about, okay? So there's some sort of dream coming true. Ooh, and the anchor. The anchor's interesting because you have the stuck energy of the Six of Swords, which is about letting go and moving on, right? This is the boat. When the anchor's down, you're not moving. So it's time to lift up the anchor. So something important is coming along. I think it's when you speak up about this partnership that everything shifts and change, or when you recognize your value and what you're looking for. This is a message of trust. Okay, trust in the universe. Don't rush things. Know that all of your karma is coming forward, and continue to be honest and truthful. That's the most important. That is your message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, today's the last day for you to get a private reading from me. If you want a 10-minute or a 20-minute reading, I record it just like this. You'll watch it on YouTube. I'm not doing any in December because of the holidays, so you can probably get one in January or February when I start up again. But if you have a question now that you want answered, anything about any love question, as well as a general reading, go ahead and use the links in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading. You chose the horse today. And the horse is such a beautiful, I just think it has the sweetest face, but it's really a message about taking the lead. It's about knowing that you have everything that it takes physically to do what you need to do to go where you want to go. It's about freedom. I'm going to read to you from the oracle after your reading, and we're going to see how it ties together. Okay, so let's see what's coming next in love for you. Ooh, you know what? I saw the Knight of Cups when I was shuffling a lot. This is a strong message because look what he's riding. A horse. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. I love that. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Beautiful. What else do we have for number 2? Ooh, oh, that's an interesting combination. 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Okay. And let's see what we have as a clarifier for the Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. Wow, that's emotional and sort of spiritual, physical energy. Very powerful, strong. We've got a bull and a horse. Got Taurus energy and that water. Ace of Wands with the 3 of Wands. Ooh, I love it. Yes, that's travel. That's going where you need to go. Look at this. 6 of Swords coming in with the 10 of Swords. I'm going to pull an extra one because these came together. So I'm going to pull you one for the 6 of Wands, but I'm seeing where this is going. I wonder if you are. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let me pull this all together for you so you can see everything. Bottom of the deck. You got it. Look at that. The overall energy is the Two of Cups, which is this beautiful partnership, love, maybe even soulmate energy coming in. Okay. Okay, so first we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is on this beautiful horse. And we also have a horse here as well in your last card with the Six of Wands. She's riding a horse. So we have two people on horseback going in the same direction. That's key. And we have the Two of Cups as the overall energy, which shows partnership, a relationship, that equal love, connection. So we're starting with this energy of you sort of expanding. You are being given a message about traveling, about taking a new path, about being successful when you do, knowing that you have everything that it takes to connect and to be in a relationship with someone that you really love. This is showing me with the Ace and Three here that there is an opportunity coming, an offer from the universe. This is love, this is passion, this is possibly a move, but it's something creative, it's something exciting, it's something passionate, but you have to grab it, you have to act on it. And I think that you will. I think that you are planning to sort of open up your life in some way. This could be a trip in the future. This could be a new business venture. This could be connecting with someone who lives at a distance, because we do have the horses here, okay? So this could be, you know, some sort of movement. But it's like the image of the Three of Wands is that your wishes, your life is expanding and you're on the right path and you have to keep going, right? Don't get stuck. Don't feel that you can't. I think that there may have been a shocking ending that may come about because of your decision to move forward with your plans. Or you could have been through something that was really, really harsh, really, really difficult. And this shows me that you are ready to move on from it. You're ready to leave it behind. Whatever this emotional distress was, whatever this represents for you, I see you moving away from it, because you're going from the Six of Swords, which is leaving this, you know, anxiety, this conflict, this pain, to the Six of Wands, which is success, being recognized. And look, she's got the wand in her hand. Here's the wand you're being handed. It's like the opportunities coming in. This can also show, you know, someone coming into your life, someone new, a new love coming in. And this is like, here's my offer. I'm offering you this cup, this love. Are you going to take it? Yeah, I just have to make some plans to take it, and it could cause some endings in my life, but I am going to take it, because there's the wand. She's got the wand right there, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to be recognized, and I'm going to be successful. This is tons of excitement and fire, and look what's waiting on the other side. All of this, you go from a 10 of Swords. So interesting, because by the way, you got a 10 and a 6 here, and a 10 and a 6 here. Okay, so it's like an ending, and the 6th card is the Lover's card. So it's like an end of something painful and the beginning of something very successful. 10 of Pentacles, you've got the family support, you've got the money. This is like so like you could be starting a new business, a new career, taking up a new path, and it brings you that partnership that you're really looking for. I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Ooh. Okay. Now, so in terms of signs that have come through, in terms of zodiac signs, we have Taurus, we have the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio there. And let's see, I think that's it. Let me pull you some messages from the Aphrodite Oracle. This is my deck. I want to see what Aphrodite has to say about love for you. Stephanotis, Aphrodite's flower. This is her flower. Wedding, tradition, ceremony, marriage. A wedding is coming. Whoa. Okay. We have 2 of Cups and a wedding is coming. Sandals, Aphrodite's shoe. Comfort, travel, summer. We have warmth here with all this fire. Feet, number 38. Love will sweep you off your feet. Well, horse, horse, horse. It's like riding in and sweeping you off your feet. Okay, let's see what else Aphrodite has for you. Apples. Aphrodite's fruit, nourishment, health, wellness, gut check. Number 12, take time in nature. Okay, so there is a message about needing to be out, to be in nature, connecting with sunshine, with warmth. There's a message of summer. We have some timing energies here. Let's roll the Astro Dice and see if there's anything else we need about this connection. We have 5th house, which is fun. It's Leo energy. It's children. It's celebration. It's romance. It's dating. We have Gemini and we have Pluto. Oh, they've been coming up a lot lately. So Pluto is about endings and deaths and transformations and changes, which we had right here with that 10 of Swords. Gemini is connected to swords. So it's air sign energy, and we do have it twice here with the 6 and the 10. Okay, so there could be a Gemini here, or there could be some sort of news or information, an offer or an invitation that kind of leads to that ending. Okay, there could be a Gemini involved as well. Now, let's see what the charms have for you today. Maybe there's a message for you and the charms. And the way the charms work is if there's something that really resonates for you personally, obviously take that message. Okay, this is a general reading, so I'm not going to hit every symbolism there is, but oh my God, you can't miss it with the anchors here. With the 6 of Swords and the movement of the horses, we have the leaf, which is all about letting go, endings, 10 of Swords. We have the, look at this, the abundance, the gifts, the stocking, Christmas time, like celebration, which you have as your outcome, gathering with family. You have the heart of love, and you have the star, which is so beautiful. The star is connected to healing, to the star card. But I also see it so much because it's interesting in this little black star. I see it so much. I'm drawn to the Knight of Cups. There's something about nighttime, maybe even meeting this person or having some sort of change or shift. But it's also that kind of like that wishes coming true energy. Okay, I think this would be a perfect time to read to you from the Oracle book about the horse energy, which it's really incredible that all those horses came through for you. The horse is about momentum, freedom, expansion, and force. The horse represents the most powerful form of earth energy within the deck. Now, this is the most powerful earth energy here, as well as that Hierophant. So you have strong earth messages too. It provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back toward any goal. I mean, talk about riding on a horse's back towards a goal. The 6 of Wands is the epitome of that message, okay? So you're moving towards a goal with a lot of success, a lot of strength. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, cannot be defeated. Victory. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina and mental focus are the secret weapons. Okay, mind, body, spirit, which is exactly what the message of the Hierophant is, connecting your mind, body, and spirit. When in balance, it achieves anything, it never gives up, and when it's out of balance, it runs away and feels weak. Well, you're not doing that. You're not weak. And the advice here is strength training. So physical, right? And what was your final message from Aphrodite? Get out into nature. Health, wellness. That is so connected to the horse. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this one. Today is the last day, unfortunately, for private readings, but you can get one if you go ahead and use the links below. I'm not offering them in December because I'm super busy. I may pick up again in January or February. So if you want one now, if you want to look at next year, if you have a love question you have a specific question about, or you just want a general reading, go ahead and use the links in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave today. I am sending you so much love. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving for all my American friends. I did. Oh my gosh. Leftovers, the best. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 3, you chose the dragon. And I'm going to read to you from the book later about the dragon energy. But for now, just know that it's really focusing on that inner self, the inner knowing. It's like when you look deep into someone's eyes and you see their soul. The King of Swords came up while I was shuffling. So for someone out there, there's an Aquarius that we need to talk about, or you might be an Aquarius. We'll see. That's not for everyone, but that's for someone. Okay, so let's get started with your reading about what's coming next in love. Ooh, okay, wow. Tower moment. Big shift, big shock, big change. Emperor. Oh my God. I'm glad I said it. There he is. Aquarius, Aries, Tower. The Sun. Wow. Look at these major arcana. Nine of Swords. That's nightmares, worries. I feel like it's all coming to a head here. Page of Cups, unexpected surprise. Two of Swords, got a big decision. Okay. Let me move this over. Okay, so the Sun, the Tower is an unexpected or sudden event, some sort of change. Something that you've built comes crashing down. And it's like a truth is inside there that wants to be set free. Like I see her with the blindfold on. It's like something she doesn't want to see, the Nine of Swords, something that keeps her up at night, but something that can be solved, and it will be solved. And this is really a message about not being afraid of whatever is going to come to like an end or a collapse, surrendering to it, even if it's painful, because there is a reason, there is a rebirth or an awakening after it. The beautiful thing for you is that the Sun came through underneath that Tower, and the Sun really shines its light on any negative card and really gives you the strength to power through. It's like, I think of this as like a thunderstorm, and then it clears the air, and after the storm, then the sun comes up, and it's like, it's gotten rid of all of that sort of stagnant energy, and that's what it feels like for me. It is a major moment coming up for you, okay? The Emperor is connected to Aries energy. He's the father of the tarot. He's, kind of a wise figure. He has a long white beard, so he's somebody that could be older. He's holding the globe in his hand. He's got kind of the whole world in his hand. He's in firm control of his life and his emotions. He brings some sort of balance and security, and it's connected to finance a lot of times. So I feel like there's some sort of collapse here, or some sort of negative event that actually turns out to be something that strengthens you, okay? And it takes away some of the nightmare and worries, because you're having to deal with it. You're having to face something that maybe you haven't wanted to. Okay, the Nine of Swords, when it's reversed, it's like all of these negative feelings. See her in bed with the swords above her. It's like fear and anxiety are bringing you down. And just be good to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Reach out for support. Whenever we go through difficult times, we need that energy. Okay. Coming through is the King of Swords. And this what I've just described could be something that he's gone through, and he's coming through the other side of it, because I see all these butterflies around him, and it feels like he is coming through a difficult time and he's coming out the other side, and boom, guess what? Love is there unexpectedly in the form of the Page of Cups, who is a very sort of innocent, surprising connection. And I see this as a surprising connection. And I see with the Two of Swords that it's like there's some sort of choice or decision. Twos are always about choices, decisions, but they're also about partnerships, right? Because the number 2, we have 2 people in it. But the Two of Swords is like when you step back and you think about things and you weigh your options. The blindfold means you're a little confused, okay? And this is when the intuition has to come through, because you know, you don't know what to do. You're not sure, but you have to trust your gut. So take your time. This is also about, you know, not putting off a choice that you need to make, which I always think of the Nine of Swords as like a difficult choice that you need to make, but you don't make it, so it keeps you up at night. But once you make the choice and take one of those swords and you have clarity and you make a decision, then it goes away, right? Then you're moving forward, and that's what the King of Swords here is. So for some of you, this could be, you know, a decision to move on from a connection that you've been afraid to leave. For some of you, this could be a person that you're going to connect with that has Aquarius placements, that's been through some financial difficulty, who's coming out the other side. This could be a very unlikely pairing. There's something about intuition here, because you have both the Two of Swords and the Dragon. So at some level, you know what this decision is. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from my Aphrodite deck. Let's see what Aphrodite, the love goddess, says about all this. Okay, Goose, Aphrodite's bird, celebration, party, indulgence. Put your needs first. We have Pearl and Artichoke. Okay, Pearl is Aphrodite's gemstone, round, soft, protective, surprise. I love that because we had the surprise message here. See the little fish jumping out? The Page of Cups, that's always a little surprise. You may be overlooking something beautiful. Ooh, something beautiful coming out of that storm, which is what I'm getting with the Tower and Sun combination. Artichoke, complicated, unusual, picky, surprising. Again, with the surprises, we have surprise twice with the Page of Cups. This is unlike any other relationship. Exactly. That's why you're going to have to go within. That's what the message of the Dragon is for you, and the Two of Swords. All right, let's pull one more from Aphrodite. Ooh, Sea Mist. Aphrodite's perfume. Water. Page of Cups. Movement. Changes. Surprise. Okay, you got surprise 3 times. Surprising. Surprise. Surprise. You have a surprise coming. Your love life is changing. That's it. I mean, I don't need to really continue. All right, but we will. I mean, okay, Virgo, Mars, 7th house. So we could have Virgo energy coming in. Mars is about action, but it's also connected to Aries. And the 7th house is the house of partnership and marriage. Okay, so, let's get you some charms. And then I'm going to read to you about the message of the Dragon. And I think that's going to be really interesting. Ooh, just a couple. You have heart on the, I love this, heart, showing your heart, wearing your heart on your sleeve, except in this case, on your shirt. This is about really connecting with that, your heart, your feelings, right? The Dragon energy. Ooh, lovers in separation. Could this be a past life connection maybe? Somebody at a distance? Ooh, cactus. Cactus indicates like going through a dry spell, right? Because cactus don't get a lot of emotional stuff. This person could be like a cactus, a little prickly King of Swords energy, unexpectedly drawn to this Page of Cups person, possibly Pisces. Ooh, palm tree. Palm tree is about being flexible. There's some sort of need to be flexible because of that Tower and Sun. Interesting. Okay, I think reading our dragon message now is going to be really helpful. Let's see. Now, dragon is one of the mythical creatures in this deck. The dragon is about seeing one's true self and balancing the ego. Yeah. The dragon sees everything. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even see a glimpse of the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride. And that's what you're going to have to do with that Tower moment. And also the Sun is fire, and having faith in your own inner fire, your own power, right? It is said that the yogi does not see beauty in the world if their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even the mention of the dragon stir the embers of the intelligence within. So yeah, this is about you really connecting with that inner fire, okay? There's something unusual, a relationship coming. Your love life is changing, but you're gonna have to really trust the self within the self. That is your reading for today. I hope this helped you. Today is the last day, unfortunately, for you to get a private reading from me, a personal reading, either a 10 or a 20-minute tarot reading just like this. I'll video record it. You'll watch it on a private link right here. Get your order in. If you have a love question, or even if you just want a general reading, totally up to you. I'm not going to do any or offer any for the month of December. I'll probably restart in January or February, so if you want, you can get one then. But this is it for a while. So use the links below. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those fun things before you say goodbye. And I'll see you soon. Hey, for all my American friends, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Just had my first batch of leftovers, and I gotta be honest, I think I even like them better. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Hey, number 4, you were drawn to the elephant today, and I love this elephant because this elephant is connected to Ganesh, to just bringing good luck and good fortune to you and moving any obstacles out of your way. I love this energy. I'm going to read to you about it after your reading today, but let's see what messages come through about what's coming next in love. Ooh, Knight of Wands. There's that fire. The elephant's got the fire in his trunk, and now we have the Knight of Wands with the fiery entrance. There's some movement, exactly like the elephant. There's some movement, something fiery, something exciting. 7 of Cups reversed. Six of Swords. Wow, the 6 of Swords has been coming up a lot today. There's a lot of moving on energy, and that's really that elephant, moving obstacles, moving you, doing whatever it has to do. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Love it. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Okay, so we're moving on from some sort of hurt. The heart is healing. Whatever's blocking your heart from this kind of exciting energy, look at that. 5 of Swords, yes. Ganesh is moving this energy out of your life, helping you heal. Yep, 2 5s. Sorrow. But see, I love this 5 of Cups because it's like he's offering another cup. Usually there's 2 cups upright, but it's like letting go of those past, you know, of those hurts and moving on from some sort of hurt. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, towards something better that you can build. Page of Swords. Something's coming. Some sort of invitation, opportunity. Someone's flying in to change things for you. It's like the energy of movement and change, or it could be you that is moving on. This is exciting. You know, not easy. I see difficulty here, but I see you moving on from it. So we have the Knight of Wands, and he's a fiery knight, and he's a knight who has a goal, who has a vision, who knows what he wants, and is not letting anything or anyone getting in his way. He's kind of like the elephant here, okay? And this is you. This is you. This is someone coming in. This is progress, okay? This is about rapid movement, just like the elephant, overcoming obstacles, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is showing, you know, rewards for hard work, for being recognized. I feel like clarity is coming for you when it comes to some sort of heartbreak, some sort of betrayal, third-party situation. It's about recognizing what's real, what's not real, and getting rid of the stuff that isn't real, that isn't helping you. The 6 of Swords is about moving on from conflict. The 5 of Swords is knowing when to drop the sword, knowing when to learn the lesson. Because look at this for a minute. You have 6 of Swords here, which is in the boat, someone with their child leaving, moving on. The 5 of Swords is the conflict, back and forth, back and forth. The 1 sword plus 5 makes 6. And this is taking that conflict, taking that hardship and those lessons, learning from them, looking at the past and saying, yep, I got this, with that sword in your hand, saying, I'm ready to move forward. And that's what the elephant's doing, bringing in this opportunity of movement. And I do feel it's connected to some sort of loss, some sort of heartache, something that was really hard for you. It's about to change. Okay, if it is connected to money or a relationship, you're about to move on from that pain and conflict. The 7 of Pentacles here is saying that, you know, it's time to take a step back and see if the time and effort you're putting in is going to benefit you in the future. Okay, this could also be you making sure that all of your goals in life, everything that you want to do, is in alignment. And you may have gotten off track because of this conflict, but it's like, you know what? Not anymore. That's moving out of the way. I've got my fire back. I'm getting my recognition for all that I've done. I'm learning my lessons and moving on. That's what I see coming for you. I mean, now, the Knight of Wands can represent someone coming in, you know, a fiery, passionate person, a new person coming into your life. It can indicate that they have fire sign placements, Leo, Sag, Aries. It can also mean that there's some sort of movement and change coming for you, like an actual move, a physical move, or a move connected to work that's going to lead you to partnership. It's definitely a fresh start and a new beginning. Okay, pomegranate, Aphrodite's fruit, creativity. Yep, wands are creativity, ruby, seeds, legacy. You're about to give birth to something new, creative, something exciting. Grape leaves, Aphrodite's plant, growth, harvest, earth, garden. Your relationships must be nurtured. Just like that 9 of Pentacles. So maybe you're good at nurturing work and your business stuff, and now it's time for you to take those skills that you have and learn how to nurture your relationships. Okay, Sparrow, guiding, direction, movement. You're on the right path. 6 of Swords, movement. Knight of Wands, movement. Elephant, movement. Let's get one more. Okay, 2 came through. Fire, which I love, with the Knight of Wands and the fire in the elephant. So fireplace, heat, desire, warmth, they burn for you. Ooh, that is definitely the Knight of Wands. And blue, Aphrodite's color, ocean, sky, eyes, dress, number 50. Show your true colors. Yeah, speaking your truth, showing your true colors, all of that is coming through. Now, I'm going to roll the Astro dice, and then we'll get some charms. And then I want to read to you from the Oracle book about this message of the elephant. Jupiter, good luck, good fortune. There you go. Sagittarius, Jupiter is Sagittarius's ruler. Fire sign. Wow, 9th house, Sagittarius. You've got a very strong message of Sag energy coming through. Wow. Okay. Now for the beautiful elephant. Let's see what the elephant has for you today. The elephant is unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. This is the best luck in the deck. And you got Jupiter as well, which is the planet of good luck. So things are shifting and changing for you in a big way. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer you in the right direction. So trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way forward with the light of self-knowledge, and Jupiter's knowledge, and Sagittarius, higher learning, 9th house. This is all Sag. When in balance, one-pointed focus, generous and loving. When you're out of balance, you misunderstand your fate. So this is about you returning to a place of trust. Woo. That is your reading. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Today is the last day for you to get a private reading. So if this really resonated, or if you have a love question and you want it answered before the end of the year, do it today. The links are in the description box. You can order a 10-minute or a 20-minute recorded reading just like this. I'll answer your love question and you'll watch it right here on a private link. So super easy. I'm not doing any in December, so if you do want to do that, now's the time. Otherwise, next year, I'll pick it up again at some point, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave today. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving. To all my American friends, I did. It was so good. Sweet potatoes with marshmallow are my favorite. I will talk to you very soon. Have a good one.